Yo, what's up, Aries? Welcome to your monthly forecast for the month of November 2016. Aries, shared resources, shared finances, business deals, contracts, and negotiations are all going to be main focuses of your life throughout the month of November 2016. And the reason for this is because the sun is transiting the sign of Scorpio until November 21st. And Scorpio is your eighth house. And the eighth house has to do with all the things that I just mentioned. And it also has to do with your sex life, too. So up until November 21st, there may be more of a frequency, or you may have more passionate moments happening in your life regarding your sex life up until November 21st. On November 21st, the sun is going to shift into the sign of Sagittarius. And Sagittarius is your ninth house. And the ninth house has to do with faraway places. It has to do with people who are from foreign cultures, and it has to do with spirituality. So there's going to be a shift in the focus there after November 21st. But those are the main themes for you, Aries, for the month of November. We're in November here. Those are the main themes for you, Aries, for the month of November 2016. Now I'm going to talk about some more specific major astrological events that are set to occur this month and what they mean for you. Right off the bat, on November 1st, the sun is in Scorpio. And Scorpio, once again, the eighth house area for you, has to do with shared finances, shared resources, business contracts, deals, negotiations, and partnerships, and even has to do with your sex life. Making a positive angle to Neptune, which is in Pisces. And Pisces is your 12th house. And the 12th house has to do with things that are private and hidden in your life. So if you look at this from a standpoint of sex, there could be some sort of passionate moment in your sex life. It's a hidden encounter, so you could be enjoying some private you could be enjoying a private passionate moment in your sex life on November 1st. If it doesn't have to do with your sex life, then maybe it has to do with some sort of business partnership or backroom deal or some kind of signing of a contract, but it's only known by you and a select few. Something private happening, like a private business deal or transaction on November 1st, because once again, Neptune's in that area, Pisces, and Pisces is your 12th house, which has to do with things that are hidden and private. And Neptune's also retrograding, so this could be some sort of backroom deal with somebody who you potentially used to do business with, or maybe somebody who you've done business with before in the past, so look out for that one. On November 3rd, Mercury, the planet of communication, is in Scorpio. And once again, Scorpio is that eighth house area for it. It has to do with sex. It has to do with shared finances, shared resources, business deals, negotiations, contracts. Making a positive angle now to Pluto, which is in Capricorn. And Capricorn is your 10th house. And the 10th house has to do with your career situation. So if you look at this aspect on November 3rd, Aries, from a business standpoint, it sounds like there is something positive happening between a business partnership potentially and your career. So think about it, Aries, and this is going to resonate differently for all Aries. Is there anyone in your workplace that you're looking to partner up with? Is there something positive going on between you and somebody at work? Are you signing some sort of contract? Because on November 3rd, this is a positive angle between Mercury and Pluto. So whatever it is, it's going very well. And Mercury is the planet of communication, so it may just be communicating about it. Maybe you're not actually signing a contract yet. Maybe you're not actually entering a business deal. Maybe you're not actually entering a business partnership. Maybe you're just communicating about it, and it's going really well on November 3rd. I mean, you could even look at this as a standpoint of, if it's not about that, it might even be about a sexual attraction that you have to somebody at work. So, like I said, it's going to resonate differently because Mercury's in Scorpio, and Scorpio is your 8th house, and that has to do with sex. And it's making this positive angle to Pluto, which is in your 10th house. Capricorn's your 10th house, has to do with your career. So there could be some sort of positive communication about sex with somebody at work, potentially. I mean, if that's good with you, Aries, then no problem. On November 9th, Mars enters Aquarius. Mars is the power planet. Mars is all about passion, too. And it enters Aquarius on November 9th, and Aquarius is your 11th house. And that's to do with your friendships and your social situation. Mars is going to be in your 11th house of friendships from November 9th until December 19th. So during this time, you're going to be a lot more active with your friends, because wherever Mars goes, it supercharges that area, and it's in your area of friendships and from November 9th until December 19th. You're going to be way busier regarding your friendships, Aries. During that time, you're probably going to be going out with your friends a lot more. You're going to be communicating with them, or you're going to be interacting with your friends a lot more. You may be occupying more social situations than you more frequently do, which is probably really a lot because Aries is already a social butterfly to begin with. And this could also have to do with social media too. This area, Aquarius, for is your 11th house. That's to do with technology. So you could be posting more on social media from the 9th of November all the way up until December 19th. Mars is also, it has high sides, but it has negative sides too. Mars is aggressive. So you could have some challenges in your friendships, maybe some arguments or some issues or problems from November 9th up until December 19th. So that's the other way to look at it. And it's not going to resonate that way for all Aries, but I just wanted to make you aware of that just in case you do have some complications with your friendships. This is the reason why. On November 11th, Venus, the planet of love, enters Capricorn, and Capricorn's your 10th house of your career situation. It'll be there until December 7th. So from November 11th up until December 7th, Venus will be in your area of career, Aries. This could, for you single Aries, maybe look at the workplace as, somewhere, maybe there's somebody at work who's attracted to you or vice versa. This is a good place to look for love, Aries, if you're single, where something that has to do with your career. And if it doesn't have to do with a romantic situation, then it could have to do with you're just feeling the love at work, because Venus is the planet of love. So when it goes into your area of career, you're going to notice that in your job or whoever you work with in your career, you're going to be really feeling the love. Things are going to be going really well in your career from November 11th to December 7th while Venus is transiting that area for you, Aries. On November 14th, there's a full moon in Taurus, and Taurus is your second house. And I've seen, with the full moon in the second house, I've seen different things happen. So the second house has to do with money. Taurus is your second house. That's your area of money, Aries. So a full moon here on November 14th could mean a couple different things. I mean, for some Aries are going to experience some kind of unexpected expense, unfortunately, but other Aries are going to experience some sort of payout. I've seen plenty of full moons bring money into people's lives. When there's a full moon in your second house, I've seen money come into people's lives. And there's some full moon happening in Taurus, and that's your second house on November 14th. So for your sake, Aries, I hope it's a payout for you. On November 19th, Neptune is finally moving forward again. It's been doing a retrograde. Retrograde's where the planet looks like it's going backwards, but it's not. It just looks like it is. But what does that mean astrologically? Neptune's been doing a retrograde in Pisces, your 12th house of private and hidden and letting go and endings. It's been doing this retrograde since June 13th, so it's quite some time. And Pisces is the area of letting go. So because Neptune was retrograding all this time from June 13th all the way up until November 19th, maybe Aries, maybe you had trouble letting go of something. Maybe you've been hanging on to something for a long time, and finally after November 19th, Neptune's going to start to move forward in this area of letting go. Pisces is your 12th house of letting go. Maybe finally you're going to be able to let go of something, or maybe you're finally just going to have an easier time letting go of something. On November 19th, Venus, the planet of love, making a positive angle to Neptune in Pisces. Once Venus in your area of career, Capricorn is your 10th house of career, making a positive angle to Neptune, which is in Pisces, and that's the area that it's your 12th house, has to do with things that are hidden or private, or even things that are coming to a completion. So it sounds like Aries on November 19th, something may be coming to completion in your career, and it's a good thing. Whatever's coming to completion, maybe that you've been working on something for a while in your career, and now it's finally coming to completion. And this could also, if that's not the case, this could also suggest that you have some sort of like hidden situation happening on November 19th regarding your career. Like maybe you and somebody in your career, there's something happening that's private and hidden between maybe you and someone in your career, and it's going really well. And this could even have to do with a romantic situation, potentially for some Aries, not for all, but for some, it could have to do with a romantic situation because Venus, the planet of love, is in the mix. On November 25th, Venus, the planet of love, in Capricorn, is making a conjunction to Pluto, the planet of transformation, also in Capricorn. So Pluto and Venus are both aligning in Capricorn, your 10th house of career. This could have you obsessing about something about your career. This could have you, being controlling about something in your career. There could be something intense happening regarding your career situation on November 25th. This could have something to do with maybe something that's transforming in your career situation. For some Aries, this may even have to do with love because Venus is also in the mix there. On November 29th, there's a new moon in Sagittarius. Sagittarius, your 9th house of faraway places, people who are from foreign cultures and spirituality. So the way new moons work, it's going to hit on the 29th of November. In the 6 months that follow the 29th, all new developments, Aries, coming down the pike regarding faraway travel, people who are from faraway places, spirituality. So after the 29th, some Aries, not saying all, but some Aries after the 29th may embark somewhere far away where they've never been before. If that's not the case, there's going to be more of a frequency of people who are from foreign cultures, or more of a focus on foreign cultures in your life in the 6 months that follow November 29th. And this has to do with spirituality too. So maybe you're going to be more influenced by spiritual subjects, esoteric subjects such as astrology, for example, the 6 months that follow November 29th. But that's all I have for you this month, Aries. Thank you for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe, share, and like. I'm on Instagram as Gregory Furlan Official. I'm on Facebook as Gregory Furlan. Thank you for watching. Have a great month.